Today, you guys, my name is Eric. We're going to talk about batteries today a little bit. I've had these gel batteries, 100 amp hour, 105 amp hour batteries, four of them in two sets of series, and then those two are now were connected in parallel to create a 24 volt system for my Meister 24 volt 3 kilowatt inverter that I've got on the boat. Basically, these batteries have been now maybe 4 years old, and yeah, they've come to the end of their life. You can feel them as well. They're starting to get a temperature on them. So once they start to get a temperature, then they normally starting to cook themselves, and they lose their ability to push amps towards the charge controller and to the inverter to give us 220 volts on the boat. So today we're going to take these babies out and we're going to put some new lithium LifePro 4 batteries in. I'm going to show you now. My batteries has arrived, and I'll show you now what we're going to do. Thanks for watching. This is a 24 volt lithium phosphate LifePro 4 battery, 100 amp hour. It's inside the box. So I think our electricity problem is solved today. Charlene, please bring me the box cutters. Thanks a lot. Let's have a look what's inside. Ta-da! This is going to be so interesting to look what this does for us. Wow, my God. LifePro 4 battery.
Those are instructions before they blow away.
We're going to have some fun with this battery. Okay, you guys. You must remember, before you install your battery, disconnect your charge coming in from your solar panels. So disconnect your charge controller from your solar panels by disconnecting these quick links from your solar panel to your battery charger or your your inverter. So disconnect them here before you actually change your battery or install your new battery. So we're going to disconnect them over here now. There we go. I run 2 panels at the moment. We might go up to 3 panels or 4 panels very soon, but for now we've got 2 panels of 320 watt per panel. So yeah, let's get this installed. Okay, we're going to install our old batteries, out with the old, in with the new. I've already disconnected or switched off the charge controller. So this is my positive. I'm going to take off the positive terminal. Here's negative terminal on this side. Okay, disconnected. I'm just going to take the bridge off. This is the bridge to create 24 volts from 2 12 volt batteries. That's 12 volt on the side, 12 volt on that side. If you bridge them from negative to positive, and you've got your negative on one side that goes to your charge controller, and your positive on the other side going to your charge controller, on this side you will have then 24 volts. So I'm just going to disconnect the bridge between the two, creating a 24 volt tank. There we go. Bridge is off. Now we can bring in that lithium battery. Cool. Ready for positive. These two cables are going towards my charge controller. So it's nice and hot here in Durban today. So we're going to just connect these two cables up to the charge controller and let the charge controller see and initialize the new battery, and then we'll connect the solar panels. So all very excited. Big thing for us now to have a lithium battery on board. I think it will make a world of difference. But we'll see in the next couple of hours, a couple of days. We'll test it and we'll report back on it. I'll show you when we connect it up. Okay, I'm going to first connect the black one. Go. That's the negative terminal. Now we're going to go onto the positive terminal. Right. All good, ready to go. I'm going to switch on the battery. Switch on the battery and let's see what happens. 81% on the battery level. 26.5 volts. Okay, this is our charge controller. The battery terminal is the to switch it on is here at the bottom. Switching it on. Mesa 3 kilowatt pure sound charger, charge controller, and inverter. At the moment we've got, if you look on that side, you'll see the PV is now 0 still because I have disconnected the solar panels, so the solar panels are not connected yet. The battery voltage is at 26.5, and over here the inverter is already ticking up to 220 volts. That's 50 hertz. The load at the moment, I've got no load on the load side at the moment, and we've got the percentage, the watts going out. The battery is being depleted by 1 amp because of the charge controller. So the charge controller actually pulls 1 amp from the battery as is. That's just some of the menus that we're going through. So what I'm going to do now, I'm now going to put the solar panels on, connect the solar panels one by one, and then we're going to see what the solar panels actually deliver into the battery. So let's see, we want to see the wattage. That's the volts. Let's see, I think there's no PV coming in at the moment, so I'm just going to start connecting it up and we can have a look. We start to charge now. Let's give it a little bit of time for the inverter to recognize the solar panel. There we go, 42 volts coming in from the solar panel. We're going to see now the wattage is still measuring to charge the wattage. You can see the battery is being charged at the moment. It's just starting to measure up what it has to charge by. 7 watts. It's gonna kick it up now. This is only one panel so far. I'm gonna connect up the second panel just now. Here we go, 64.
This is only the one panel.
This is only the one panel so far yet. It will also just measure it and see how much is going to come in. The solar panel voltage is 39 volts at the moment. It's giving in 1 amp at 75 watts. I'm going to connect the second panel and let's see what happens. Second panel is connected. There we go. Now we're getting some watts coming in. 230. The battery is quite full as well at the moment. So on our battery monitor on the other side, we've got already 80% of battery on the battery terminal, on the battery monitor, and we've got 26.7 volts in the battery and charging at 240 watts at the moment, which is 8 amps at 24 volts. I've realized that if you're running at 24 volts, you've got one amp for every 30 watts that you generate. Every 30 watts that you generate, you've got 1 amp. So that's how they get calculated up to that wattage. Cool.